So you got your brand new set of components, and you keep reading online that everybody's running them active. What is that? Well, I'm gonna show you. This is a nice set of Hertz Mille Pro components, high performing, good quality speakers, all that. When you get a standard set of two-way components, you're gonna have a mid bass and a tweeter. And between those two, you're gonna have a crossover. Essentially what this little guy does, it takes a speaker level input here, and then it runs it through these capacitors and coils, and basically does a crossover, which gives the low frequencies to the mid bass and the high frequencies to the tweeter. Now, even though this passive crossover has a little switch in here to adjust the tweeter level, this is a pretty locked in piece of equipment. This crossover has only one input on it, so the tweeter and the mid are gonna be treated the same when it comes to your EQ, your time alignment, and the amount of power coming from your amplifier. So what happens if we just decide to remove this from the system? There's a couple benefits to that. First of all, we get control over the crossover frequencies. These speakers have a little bit of play in them as far as what frequencies they can play, depending on how loud you expect them to play. So if you remove the crossover, what you end up with is an independent signal path that goes to the tweeter and to the mid. So you can tune your tweeter and your mid bass independently through your DSP. Why would you want to do that? Well, mostly because these are located in different positions. They're aiming different ways, and the arrival time of the sound from the speaker to your ear is different. So we can add fractions of a millisecond of delay to the speaker closer to you, so the sound from the one further from you has time to reach you. Another key benefit is power. When you have an independent channel coming from the amplifier for each speaker, what you end up with is full power coming from that amplifier to the speaker. Now, that passive crossover burns up about 15% of your power. So if you have 100 watts coming out of the amplifier going into that crossover, you're down to 85, and then arbitrarily maybe 35 to the tweeter and 50 to the mid bass. In an active setup, you get to run 100 watts to each driver. And who doesn't want all that? All right, I feel like I need to make a little bit of a disclaimer here. If you're gonna run your speakers active in your vehicle, make sure that you have crossover set either in the amplifier or in a DSP.